let's talk about e-games and like esports in general. Like, it's just blowing up right now. So where is the industry at now, and where do you see it going in the next 5 years?
Yeah, so the industry is at a point where in the last 2 years it's been kind of bubbling, and it just kind of burst out in the last year or so, thanks to Twitch and Riot Games and Valve. Valve being an amazing, Pacific Northwest company, and what they've been able to do for this industry is unbelievable. They, so you've got a fan base about the size of the NHL currently, right? By 2017, this fan base, and it's a rabid fan base, is going to be about as big as the NFL.
Wow.
You're going to see Ivy League universities like Yale, Harvard, Stanford, whatever. They're all going to offer scholarships for high-performing esports students because they're going to create intercollegiate teams, and they know that the high performers on those teams are going to be high-performing students because they're very good at math. They work well under pressure. They have great leadership skills. They collaborate well. All of those things are needed in order to be a winner on a game like Dota 2.
Yeah.
So that's going to be happening, right? And then on top of that, you're looking at a flood of money coming in from VCs and angel investors and pioneers or innovators and entrepreneurs coming into space to figure out new ways of building businesses. And then you have this kind of this thing that's happening in gaming, and the whole economics of video games is changing. So that's.
So when I look out, and I'm just kind of coming from like a traditional sports fan perspective, and why we look at Russell Wilson or Sherman or you name the athlete, and we're in awe of their performance. It's because it's it's out of this world physical ability. I think about the future of esports, and there's going to be celebrities in that too, and it's a different skill set.
Yeah,
but it's a total different, it's such a different realm because it's not like they're 6'8" and like a LeBron James. They're totally different. So I'm just it's kind of unique too.
Well, so putting the stereotypes of what a gamer looks like aside, right? Because I'll tell you, for example, you saw my partner. He plays a lot of games, and he also is a professional bodybuilder, right? Like you just would never guess if you saw him on the street. You'd think he was a rugby player because that's what he used to do.
Yeah.
If you look at the players, like Faker is a good example of a great professional, player who is mind-blowingly good, and he's fun to watch. He's got a great attitude. He has a massive following. Tens of millions of people love and revere this guy.
Yeah.
He's got 2 shoe sponsorships. Shoes. Yeah. He's got lots of sponsors going after him, and he's making millions of dollars a year playing games professionally. I think the professionals in esports, these esports athletes, are people that, by the way, they also take care of themselves too. Physically, you have to take care of yourself a little bit in order to be able to have the twitch movement and the mind control that you do in these games. But they're effectively role models, and so when I look at Russell Wilson, I'm not looking at him for his physical ability. And in fact, I don't, because if I looked at him for his physical ability, I think, Peyton Manning is probably, a better quarterback, or Tom Brady's a better quarterback, right? But Russell Wilson exudes leadership skills and exudes an attitude of being humble and just being a great person as well. He has great leadership skills on the field, and that's what makes him who he is today, right? So I look at that and I think that's the kind of person that I want to follow, right?